Hello and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Let me just go ahead and be honest with y'all. I recorded everything for this vlog yesterday. Today's Thursday. I recorded it all yesterday. I wanted to edit it, and so when the gin and juice episode went live on Thursday, this would also go live as a scheduled preview for Saturday. And when I went to edit it, I woke up yesterday. I had big plans to do all of these things because I haven't been on my Instagram content. You guys don't need to know this, but I'm here confessing. And when I was done and I went to edit, my focus was soft. And what that basically means was I was out of focus. The edges, everything was just fuzzy, and it pissed me off to no end. And so I was just completely frustrated. I literally, this is the thing. You ever get to a point where you're so frustrated and you're like, is this a test of perseverance or is this God telling me no? That's where I am in this journey of like social media content creation. God, if this is what you want me to do, I need you to make my path straight and clear. Okay? I need you to make it straight and clear, because the obstacles that I have to overcome to continue to do this, it's giving, you're trying to tell me no, and I'm ignoring those signs because I think you want me to persevere. I'm tired, Jesus. I'm tired of persevering. I need a clear answer. Do you want me to do this, yes or no? Do you want me to do this, yes or no? Because you got about one more time for something to happen, and I'm gonna take it as a no. All right? All right. So welcome to another weekly vlog. As a matter of fact, let me stop this and make sure I'm in focus. Hold on. Okay, it does look like I'm in focus, so we're going to continue. We start off, Kevin, my sister, and Greg and I are all at Nobu in Malibu, which is the superior Nobu. If you come to LA and you want to eat at Nobu because that's the goings on and all the people go, try to get a reservation at Malibu. I will say it is hard to get a reservation at Malibu. You can't do it online. You need to call, and as soon as you know that's what you want to do, you should call. But if they don't have availability, call the day of because they may have a cancellation. Okay? All right. We go there every now and again. It's kind of our little tradition to celebrate some of our wins and accomplishments. So we were going because Mel is celebrating a year of entrepreneurship thereabout. Plus, she's also in a Hulu documentary. She's really doing big things with the I'm Not a Lawyer But platform. She currently right now is in Atlanta at the YSL trial. She's getting recognized. She's doing all the things. So I'm super happy and proud of her for that matter. So we were celebrating her. I was celebrating the fact that I decided to take on more brand campaigns, and I had like a revenue goal that I wanted to hit, and I am almost there. For the short amount of time that I've decided to start doing brand campaigns and the goal, I'm like pretty close to it. So I was celebrating that, super excited that I like decided to turn that on and decided to start doing more brand campaigns, and I was able to do that. So I was celebrating that, and then we were also celebrating a project that Kevin and I are working on that I thought I would be able to announce by the time this vlog came out. Clearly that's not happening, so it's just a secret project that we're working on for now, but you'll hear about it. You'll know about it as soon as it comes out. So enjoy this vlog. We are at, first of all, this lighting is so pretty. We are at Malibu's Nobu, which is the superior Nobu, by the way. And we're all here and we are celebrating being black.
My name's Kevin.
We're celebrating being black. We're celebrating Mel's accomplishments on being an entrepreneur for a year.
And I'm on Hulu.
And she's on Hulu, correct.
Hulu.
And by the time this drops, you guys will probably know.
Probably by the time you let it out. Because you're what, 2 or 3 weeks out?
I'm about 2 weeks out. So today's Sunday. I'm about to head out to Joe's game. I did a Sephora order, and I wanted to try the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. I don't know if I got the right size. Did I get a sample size? It's smaller than I thought, but I guess all foundations are normally 1 fluid ounce. But this is what it looks like. It's just much smaller than I imagined. I guess it's the same fluid ounces, but it just looks smaller. And then I wanted to try the One Size pink powder. This is like all the rage, and I just realized I'm such a creature of habit when it comes to my makeup routine. I hardly ever do anything new, but I wanted to try this under my eye just to see what it does. So we'll be trying that out. And then my Amazon order came in with all of my Cricut stuff, or Cricut stuff. This is the butcher paper, which apparently I need. This is the sublimation ink, which I ordered a printer, which apparently you need for this kind of stuff, and then you need like specialty ink as well. So I ordered this off Amazon, and then I got the easy mat, so that way when things comes out of like the mug press, I can stick it on here and it's heat resistant. Oh, the sublimation paper. So this is like specialty printing paper, I guess, that I'm gonna stick inside of the printer with this ink, and then the design prints on here, and then I can tape this onto the cup and then put the cup with this taped on with heat resistant tape inside of the mug press, and then, you know, 7 minutes later, voila, I have my things. That's how I'm thinking. That's how it's been sold to me that it's gonna work. We'll all find out together on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I also talked to my dad today because I really want him to do inflatables at his house, so that when the kids and the family arrives before we go inside to Winter Wonderland, it's already decorated outside. And he has a really nice sized yard, so he's like, I don't want the lights to be out, like it has to be a certain way. And I'm like, I get it, like it's fine, I'll just find some like really nice classy ones. So anyway, I have to find some Christmas inflatables. So if you're familiar with any, or if you know any, please let me know. See, I just found some on Amazon, but he's like, I don't know that he wants like a snowman, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he wants something a little bit more upscale. But I'm like, the fun of it is like, you know, I don't know, I gotta find it. I need to know if it is just me or do other people get on their own nerves. Because I get on my own nerves. I've just sat down, and one of the things we're gonna have the family do for the Winter Wonderland is dress in pajamas, right? Because it's like a cozy Christmas. It's Winter Wonderland because the decor, it's like in white, red, and greens and stuff. But like the inside, it's supposed to be like cozy. So it's supposed to just be like a cozy Christmas. And so people are gonna come in their pajamas and in their little flip-flops or whatever, or house shoes or whatever. And so I was like, oh, I should get like matching pajamas for my family, but it would be really cool. But it would be really cool if I personalize everybody's pajamas, meaning just my family, not everybody's. And I put like head elf in charge, mommy elf in charge, or something like that. And then I like put it on the back and somehow figured out how to do it with the Cricut machine. And so I've been thinking about this, and I'm just like, girl, why are you like this? Why did God make you this way? Because that's so annoying that you want to do this. I've already spent way too much money doing this whole Cricut thing, and now I'm like, I probably have to buy something else to do the girl. Bye. Just figure out something else. I need to know if it is just me that absolutely hates figuring out what to cook their family for dinner. Okay, I can't stand it. The mental capacity and the brain power it takes to curate and come up with recipes for your family. It's just something I don't have the capacity for. My problem is I have my go-to meals. We all have our go-to meals, but sometimes I get sick of those. And eating Postmates, I get sick of that. And so I like to be able to like mix it up and try different things and be like, oh, this was really good, I'll make that. Or we have this at this restaurant, and, you know, let me make it at the house. I love being able to do that, but it still takes like brain power. You got to go look on TikTok or Instagram or search a recipe. Dang it. Find a recipe or whatever your process is. I never say this, but I actually follow a lot of home chefs on social media, whether that's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I just follow a lot of accounts for this reason, because I'm like, somebody tell me what to make. Somebody tell me what the ingredients are, so I could Uber Eats that to my house, and then, or Instacart it to my house, and then I can make the food and I don't have to think about it. So I follow a lot of chefs actually on social media, and one of them is One Chop Shops, and I have made his chicken broccoli casserole before, and his recipe calls for both broccoli and spinach, and I made it that way the first time. A little bit hesitantly, but I did it because that's what the recipe called for, and I am a rule follower, but I didn't like it like that. I thought it was a little bit overkill. Maybe I added too much broccoli and too much spinach, but it was overkill for me. So I've settled on just the spinach aspect of it, and my family loves this dish. It's hearty. We love pasta in my family. Okay, we love a good pasta, carbohydrated filled dish. Okay, that's our jam in this house. So And I love casseroles because I'm able to maybe get a day and a half out of it. And so that works well. So made this dish and I loved it. While we're here, what you making your family for dinner tonight? Drop the recipe down low in the comment section. Okay, give me some more ideas. I haven't cooked basically all week, so I'm attempting to cook right now. It's very late. Joe had games this morning and we just got off a very long meeting. I was on TikTok and there's this black guy that I follow on there. His name is One Stop Chop, and he basically has like this chicken pasta. I know I look crazy. Chicken pasta recipe, and I think it's the Marry Me chicken. He doesn't call it that. He calls it a chicken broccoli pasta bake. I'm not gonna add the broccoli. I'm gonna add the spinach though. Sometimes I feel like I made this before with both the spinach and the broccoli, and I feel like it was a little bit too much. It was a little overkill on the vegetable. So I'm just gonna use the spinach. But anyway, I realize in my vlogs I tell you guys what I've done, but I never actually like document the process. So I'm trying to document the process because that would be the vlog. One Stop Chop. That's what he looks like on Instagram. I find like so many recipes that I make online. I'm not a cook at all, but I can read a recipe and I can follow directions, okay? And that's how I do it. We're gonna add some spinach. Since I follow like a lot of chefs, actually, I never say this when I tell people about like my TikTok or Instagram algorithm, but I actually follow a lot of chefs as well, like quite a few actually. And so I often end up buying their products if I use their recipes a lot, just like to support them. So this is Mr. Make It Happen's all-purpose seasoning. He's a white guy that I follow, but he does a lot of collabs with black creators, like home chefs. And so I really like this. And then Kimmy's, which we all love Kimmy. Yes, That Much seasoning. And I have a couple other. I also have, I think his name's like Cooking or Grilling with AB or something like that. I actually use his quite often. I've gone through probably 2 or 3 of this all-purpose seasoning. I really like this. And I think this is maybe my second one of Kimmy's. So I know I play a lot about wearing my family low on the Winter Wonderland on Gin and Juice. I know I fool around a lot, and I know you guys probably really think that my family is sick of me, but let me go ahead and be honest. They're not. They're so excited. My dad is excited. His wife is excited. Mel is excited, but she also plays into it. My other sister, Monique, is definitely excited. Okay, she's super, super excited. Everyone is actually really very excited. I'm probably the most excited, but my dad is a close second. I mean, he's giving me a run for my money, okay? What ended up happening is that my dad will call me, and this has now become a thing once or twice a week. Well, he'll call me randomly or I'll call him, and we'll be on the phone for 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half sometimes, talking about the Winter Wonderland. And so that morning he called me, or I don't remember if I called him or he called me, but anyway, we ended up being on the phone for 45 minutes. It was completely unplanned, talking about the Winter Wonderland, because again, he's trying to get his yard together. He's retired, so he's in his like green thumb era. So he's always doing stuff to his yard. He's getting lights and has all of these plants. It's really, really cute. And I'm just excited that he's excited. But this is now turned into like a weekly thing that I FaceTime him with my sisters and we talk about the Winter Wonderland. Typical morning fashion. I'm finally dressed. It took me all day. I was on the phone with my dad and his wife talking about the Winter Wonderland for 45 minutes. Finally got them on, not finally, but they're on board and they're so excited. They were excited before, but once I explained how it's going to go, they got even more excited. So we're having our staff meeting right now. Courtney's here. We're going to go over some stuff. I was hoping I could clean and stuff before I got down here, and talking to them was not on my bingo card this morning, so I'm a little bit behind. In case you're unaware, I have a Poshmark, okay? We sell stuff, some of the clothes that I've worn, a lot of it I have not, which is why when people ask me, why do I do returns, I've learned when you don't like something, when you open it out of the package and you don't feel like doing the return, so you put it in your closet, you're probably not going to wear it. And at some point, you're going to give it away. You're going to trash it. Whatever your process is when you clear out your closet, you're going to go through that, and it's going to go in the trash along with it, or, you know, give it away, whatever, but along with the tag. I said, no more. I will no longer waste my money keeping stuff I know I didn't like to begin with. I will return it. And so I have, like, once I got that in my mind, it's so much easier for me to do returns. I almost do it too much, to be honest, because I'm like, it's nothing but a thing for me to read. Like, it's seriously no big deal for me to return stuff. So anyway, Courtney's picking up the list, and I wore this. This is so freaking cute. Yes. The only reason why I ended up giving it away is because it's heavy. I mean, by the time this comes out, the person would already have it. But it's a heavy fabric for it to be like a summer beach type thing. It's really good quality, but it just feels heavy and low-key a little hot for you to be trying to wear it in like Cabo or, you know, somewhere hot. You know, you trying to be a hot girl, but you just hot. Anyway, we're in my little guest room. It's not huge, okay? But I need an office space. I need a space where I can come and be on my laptop and work, and also my Cricut machine. I also need space for my Cricut machine because right now I'm like, oh, I'm going to use it and then stick it in the garage for like storage or whatever. But I'm thinking about turning this into like an office. The only thing is my mom is going to have a fit because she is the only person that comes and like expects to stay in this room. We'll see what happens because I'm seriously considering it. Today's Tuesday morning, making breakfast. You probably can hear it in the background. Ordered a few items off of the Zara website because Isaiah and I are campaigning with OnStar. We worked with them a few times in the past. I just got him a couple extra shirts for college. This is really cute, but it looks small. So I think I'm going to wear this with a pair of jeans. Joe is running for homecoming prince at his school, and he said that I can do a little, like, help him campaign. I know how Joe is, and he's not going to want me to, like, go full form. He isn't. But he said I can do a little something to help him campaign. And so I'm so excited. I think it's going to be small, but what I think I'm going to do, he did like candy bags today. So I know like he's just going to pass out candy. So what I think I'm going to do is create some stickers. My Cricut actually arrived today. So I think what I'm going to do is make some stickers. I'm going to ask my sister to help me come up with like a little slogan, and then just put those on bags and then fill them with candy, and then that's it. Like, not really too much, just something simple, and then I think he'll be okay with that. You've probably seen on social media that our good friend Tony Baker just recently bought a house, his very first home, and we're super excited for him. And so I pitched him on allowing me to decorate his home. I'm a strong believer that your home should be your sanctuary. I believe even if you're in an apartment, I think the lie that people sell is that just because it's an apartment, you don't decorate it because you don't own it, and don't buy good furniture because why, it's just an apartment. And I actually disagree. To the extent that you want to decorate, to the extent that you have the funds to decorate. You should do it, because you give the best part of you, your energy, to your job. If you're working specifically a 9 to 5, those are your best hours of the day. If you work a swing shift, like that means you're at home all day. Like, you are giving that time to a job. The least you could do for yourself is come home to a home that you love and enjoy and brings you peace and joy and brings a smile to your face, and like there's some aspect of your home that you really love and enjoy. I strongly believe in that, whether that's an apartment, and I'm not saying you have to go and like put financial upgrades into an apartment. I'm not saying you have to do a renovation in an apartment and you need to change out the sink and all. I'm not saying that. But if you want to put pictures up, put pictures up. If you want to put wallpaper up, put wallpaper up. Like, you can do the things even in an apartment that are renter safe, that can still bring you some sort of joy and make your home feel personalized no matter where you're living. To me, it doesn't matter that you live in an apartment or you're renting, let's say, or if you own your own home. You should make your house what you want it to be. And so because Tony is moving into his own home, I'm like, this is your house. Y'all know Tony is stubborn, he ain't moving. So I'm like, you should make it your own. You should go in there, especially because you're a comic, you're on the road all the time. Like, you should be able to come home and feel at peace and come to a home that you love, that you've curated as to what makes you happy. And so the ladies that help curate my home from the Beige Collective, there's two young black women, Zaria and Haley. I have reached out to them to basically collab with me, but really they're going to do it. They're the experts. I'm not going to get in their way, to help, you know, redo Tony's house. I'm so excited. I am going to take you guys on the journey as we, you know, they source stuff, we buy stuff, we do, you know, the install day, like all of that. I'm super, super excited about this. So I'll definitely be taking you guys along the journey. While we're here, before I leave to Tony's house, I was in the midst of this like mathematical equation. I'm sure you guys have all seen that GIF of Zach Galifianakis, I think it is, where there's like mathematical equations. I think it's from The Hangover. Anyway, that's what I was doing, because at the time my guest list for the Winter Wonderland was at 40 people, and it currently stands as of today at 50. It's not going to grow. I told them you can't invite no more people, because how did we get here? That wasn't the plan. It was just literally supposed to be family. Anyway, 50 people. And so I'm like, how many quarts of chili do I need to feed 40 people? I was trying to figure it out. So I ended up asking ChatGPT to help me figure it out. And then it just ended up being a lot. So all of that to say, if you're catering, if you're in the catering business, if you do this all the time, and you could just tell me, just tell me to feed 50 people, about how many quarts of chili do I need. Just tell me that. I know it's going to depend on the other dishes. Don't assume there's no other food. Just assume there's no other food. Assume 50 people are 50 adults. Yes, there will be children, but just assume, let's make the math easy. 50 adults, no other food, 2 servings per person. How many quarts of chili do I need? Put that in the, tell me that answer. Okay, thank you, bye. Just got out of the shower. In about 10 minutes, I'm about to go to Tony's house. So I have spent my morning looking up how many quarts of food do I need to feed about 40 people, because I'm making, I think I told you guys, it's going to be like a chili bar, but also with big potatoes, because you can use the same toppings on a big potato as you can for chili, so that way it allows the food to stretch. So I was looking up how much food I need to make, and ChatGPT, whatever it's called, ChatGPT. There you go. I looked up like approximately how many people does 8 quarts of chili feed, because it's generally how much like chafing dishes are. You can get like a 5 quart, 4 quart, 5 quart, and then like an 8 quart. And so it's saying that 1 quart of chili feeds about 4 people. So 8 quarts will feed about 32 people. Plus they're going to be in bread bowls, plus the baked potatoes. So I'm thinking if I did like 8 to 12 quarts for, no, because I probably should assume people are going to have 2 servings. So let's say I did 2 8 quarts. That's 60 people. 40 people will be there. Some will put it over the baked potato. You're also going to have the bread bowl. That probably should be enough. And everyone is not an adult. Yeah, that's probably going to be enough. So anyway, today is Amazon Prime Day. And so I'm trying to buy some chafing dishes because they're on sale. They're 20% off generally because of Amazon Prime Day. So I am looking for like something that's kind of cutesy, but also really functional and on sale. If I can get all of those, that'd be amazing, but obviously the cutesy's on the bottom of the list, okay? It doesn't have to be cute. And what I mean by cutesy is some of these have like gold lining around it, and I think that's like super aesthetic, very pretty, and will go with the theme really, really well. And if I can get it on sale, win-win. So 10 quarts will feed typically about 40 people. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Well, if 10 quarts feeds exactly 40 people, roughly, right? I don't want to have roughly exactly enough food for 40 people. That just sounds like you're not gonna have enough food. And the thing about it is I'm not gonna have a lot of other food. Like the chili and the potatoes are the main dish. So there'll be like, you know, desserts and stuff, but that's it. Courtney is texting me that she's sick, so I'm gonna tell her to stay home. And only the 4-pack is on sale. Okay, so maybe I'll get this one. It's a 3-pack at 5 quarts, so that's 15 quarts, and 15 quarts should feed about 16 people. I mean, 60 people. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and it's on sale for $109, so it's actually a little bit cheaper. Well, makes sense because it has one less piece. Here's a 4-pack for $112. All right, so I told you guys we're doing Tony's house. We're all here.
Yes.
You guys remember the girls? Okay, let's do it.
This is the garage.
Okay.
So, I want to paint this garage though, for sure. I don't know what y'all all do, so I don't know if I should tell you. I want to paint the garage. I'm like, something?
Yes.
Is it a patio?
Yes.
Literally everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Literally
Change
everything.
Door handles.
Oh.
Or epoxy the
Epoxy, I
floors,
want to epoxy
anything.
this joint.
Yeah.
Change the color of this garage. Because white is dingy fast. I need the power wash up top. Get the old spider webs out of here so I can start the new ones.
All right, so we just left Tony's house. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby. I've never gone, and actually I don't think I've ever gone to Hobby Lobby. I might have to make sure I'm fact checked on that. So I'm super excited because all the DIYers talk about Hobby Lobby, what's in there for the holidays. So I'm super excited to go in and see what's going on. So I kind of want to decorate my front yard. So I think I might pick some of these up. Let me see how tall they are. Here we go. What they are over here. I kind of want like a fall theme instead of like a spooky Halloween theme, I think. I have these over here. Super cute. Okay, because I know we're going to be here tomorrow, I'm not going to buy anything today, but I'm just going to look and see what the options are so I have an idea. I can go home tonight and kind of plan out what I want my front yard to look at, but there's tons of stuff here. So that was a lot of fun. In case you're wondering what I'll be doing once I get home, I will be officially planning what I want my front yard to be for fall. That's officially what I'm going to be doing. There's so many options in there, so many things to do, but because like I'm so new to this, I kind of feel like you can't just walk into Hobby Lobby or craft store or wherever without a plan. Otherwise you're just going to be picking up a bunch of stuff with like no rhyme or reason. You know, everything looks cute, everything looks amazing, everything looks like a good idea, but I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna spend some time tonight, figure out how to make a wreath, a custom wreath, and figure out how to decorate my front yard. Like what vibes do I want, so I can put it out there. So I'm very excited. Remember I had that leftover chicken? Well, I just made some enchiladas. They're in the oven. They'll be done in about 20 minutes. All the chicken I have left. I'm about to top it up and give it to Mommy. And we're gonna have enchiladas tonight for dinner. I'm very excited about it. I'll see how they taste though. I found a lady on YouTube. Her name is Rachel Cooks with Love. I've used Smokin' and Grillin's recipe before. I love him, by the way. And I don't always like his recipe. Well, I shouldn't say I don't always. I love most of the things he does. I don't like his enchilada recipe. So we're gonna try this lady and see how it works. On camera, just know I'm also doing this for my phone. So I can post it right now, but it'll be the same. Guess what arrived? I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. It's time! Oh, I'm about to be in full form. Prepare to be sick of me. Let me open this because I don't even know what it looks like. I ended up getting the Cricut Explorer 3 instead of the Cricut Maker 3 because I just felt like this would be more suitable for everything I need to do, and I'm hoping that's the case. But they were also saying that, like, as a beginner, this is a good one. So I'm hoping that this will be everything I want it to be. The main differences that I saw was the material that the Cricut Maker 3 cut, and it's like wood and leather, and I'm like, the likelihood of me needing wood or leather to be cut is slim to none. Maybe as I get better, but I don't imagine myself becoming like such an expert in this that I'm either A, selling this or becoming a professional. Like, I just honestly see this as a crafting hobby to like enhance things that I want to do. So I think this should be plenty good for me. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It's like a seafoam green color, which isn't bad. I didn't see any other color options, which wasn't my favorite thing because I definitely wanted a different color. And then I also received, and in here is basically like a starter kit. So there is some smart vinyl. This is like a purple glitter one. There's a black one in here. This is a smart iron-on. This is black iron-on, I guess. Or I'm sorry, navy is what it says. And then there's just like a bunch of other stuff in here. This is another iron-on that is a white glitter. And then this is like a metallic gold here. There's like a green one in here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. And then there's a kit, which I didn't realize this kit was going to come in here because I also ordered a kit. So maybe I'll return. So maybe I'll return the kit that I got. So now I'm like super excited. I feel like I need to like immediately make something. Set this up and make it. Okay, so this is what's happening. Joe was going for homecoming prints at his school. And I was like, Joe, you have to campaign. And so I was talking to my sister. He sent me 2 ideas. This is one of them. It basically says, don't blow it, choose me, CHEWS. And it's a blow pop, right? And then the other one is have it your way, Jeremiah, for homecoming king, meaning like it's a play off Burger King. So I decided to use this one. And what we're going to do is put like fake hamburgers in a little, like the candy hamburgers in the little plastic bag, and put this as a sticker over top of it. The template is off Canva, off Etsy, and they made it on Canva. I love Canva for this, Etsy for this reason. And so I put his little picture there, both prints, I put his name there. So I've been watching this girl, Kayla something or the other, Kayla's Cricut Creations, on here, and she's showing me how to do this. So I'm about to buy the paper and hopefully try to get this done before I leave. I'm very excited. So remember I told y'all we was having them weekly calls with my dad? This is one of them. This is one of the FaceTime calls that I'm having with my dad. The context of this conversation is that my dad is showing me and my sisters that as you pull up to his house, what lights on his home are going to be on and which ones are going to be off, and where he's going to put like string lights and where he's going to put lights on the trees and all of this to add like to this welcoming environment. When I tell you he is dead set on being like a good, gracious host for this, I love it for him. I love it for him. I have no notes. 10s across the boards. No notes.
A string light, and I just put it on top of the trees. Insert like maybe in this area, because I got one, I don't know if you can see it, like right there.
That bush?
Yeah, not this.
No,
right
but behind
behind
that little thing right there.
Behind
yeah,
it?
That's a tree.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a tree. And then that right there is a tree. And then I could, because honestly, these lights pretty much will be out for that.
That might be good for the aesthetics, because you might
That's what.
you might step outside the tent to see the whole backyard.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what, and then when you step out, those lights are not going to be there. But when you step out, you could step out into
And see
space.
the whole, yeah, take it all in.
And I'm pretty sure if it's not too cold, people are gonna be outside the tent kind of everywhere, you know?
I'm hoping, I'm praying that it ain't going to be too cold.
For that flood thing I just sent you.
I just saw, I don't know how this works though. Nick, I wish you were here because I want to make a wreath for my door. I'm going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow to make it.
Is Mel in here?
Yeah. See, you should get this. That makes you. And
I
it's
see
a
you.
bubble sign.
Kevin and I are about to head out. I'll take you guys along the journey. We're doing a site visit. In the meantime, I am still working on Joe's homecoming stickers. So he just told me today that he believes they're going to be voting on Monday. So that means I really need to get this done like sooner rather than later. The problem is my Epson printer, which is all I'm missing at this point. I'm missing the sticker paper, but I can go to Michael's for that. I'm not really too concerned about that. That's easy. Although maybe I can just go to Michael's and find Nega. After I went to Tony's house, I was going to go to Hobby Lobby and kind of scout the land. And then the next day, I was going to go back to Hobby Lobby with Courtney and I was going to like actually buy things. Courtney ended up being sick and so I ended up changing my plans. Kev was doing a site visit for our secret project and I decided I wanted to go with him and then we would go to Hobby Lobby afterward. So where we went is called Middleton Ranch. It's this really cool lot basically with like different vignettes where people can shoot different scenes on, but you're all on this one land. So one of the expensive things about production is that like I have to go here for this and here for that and over here for that and you're paying multiple location fees and then you can only be at a place for a day or half the day, then you got to pick up and move. It ends up being expensive and cumbersome and it kills time. So having everything on this one lot is really cool because you're there all day and you can get multiple things done. Okay. So we're there, we're doing a site visit, trying to understand what we can get done, what everything looks like, yada, yada, yada. The lady that's there, super sweet lady, but she's also giving us the history and like some of the things that have been shot there that we would recognize because there's movies shot there, there's commercials, music videos, all of these things. So this really cool fact is that the pool is the same pool that Rihanna used in the Better Have My Money video. After you watch the site visit section of this video, pause and go watch Rihanna's video and you will literally be able to tell where she shot that video. Like, oh, she used the shopette. Oh, she used the pool. Oh, she used the diner for this. Oh, she used the house for this. You're going to identify it very easily. It's actually really cool. We just got to this kind of, it's hard to explain, but it's basically just a lot of land with different scenes and people can film here. So movies have been shot here, commercials have been shot here, like all type of things have been shot here. And so Kevin and I are doing a scout, location scout for a future project that we're working on. So I will show you kind of the landscape and then I'll give you the inside. Okay, so first when you walk in, this is kind of basically like call it a 7-Eleven, fuel and food station, and they have like the little things where you're going to get your newspapers out here, but it's just a set, right, that you use. So on this side is more like the 7-Eleven part. I wonder if people change these out because some of this does look old, but I guess if you're not, yeah, but if you're, yeah, it is. But I'm like, if you're not going to do close-ups and it's just background, it doesn't
if you're not
quite matter.
Like, that's a real oh wait, that's a spam. Oh, they kind of covered up the S and spam. This looks like it's been for 18 years, and it's kind of dusty.
Oh yeah. And then on this side, it's really cool too how they've doubled this. So this would be like your diner set. This is a very old diner though. Okay, so over here is the back of the like 7-Eleven diner situation, and then you have your gas station. That's actually our car right there. Y'all know Kev's a country bumpkin, so he loves himself a good truck.
This is the pool Rihanna was in? Wow.
Oh, Rihanna was in for it. Better have my money.
Empty pools freak me out. For whatever reason, they just feel so eerie.
Yeah, they do when they're empty. It's like being on an elevator that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of scary.
This is the production house. Yeah.
Got some bases to lay on top of.
That's really all you need.
Yeah.
Oh, it's huge.
So you got a bedroom. You can use this. You know what I'm saying? This is great. You got instruments, this.
Yeah, I love that room. We actually end up, usually one of the producers will end up like, that's my room.
This is great.
Or if we have company that stay, or.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because once you're out here, you're not trying to do everything you need to do.
Well, there are some great, guest houses in town about 5 minutes from here.
They make it into the wind, and it's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's absolutely giving Michael Myers murder.
100%.
1000%.
Now you know why I call it the creepy corner.
It's very creepy.
Yeah, be careful. I can't tell if I can hear it or if I'm making it up.
Am I looking at water?
All I hear is the bees.
This
I
is
can
crazy.
see it. I can see it. That is cool.
1000%. There's a whole bunch of
It's basically a junkyard.
junkyard,
The curated junkyard.
cars.
We're back at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna attempt to make a wreath and decorate my porch of sorts. Thinking about using this for my front yard. Is it giving fall-y?
Yes. Scarecrow is definitely falling.
All right, Kev is taking the carts back to Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna run over to Best Buy. I think I told you guys this already, but just in case, I ordered a printer, but it's not gonna come in until like Friday, and I need to do Joe's things before then because voting for homecoming happens on Monday. I thought I had more time, so I really didn't care about the Amazon way, but now that I do care, I'm gonna just see if they have it in Best Buy. Just got home from Hobby Lobby and the site visit. So what I'm going to attempt to do right now is, I'm in Isaiah's room by the way, is set up. I don't have space in my office, and the other open room that we have, we actually use as a guest room. I'm thinking about turning that into my office because I realize I'm going to need space for this kind of stuff, but for now, I'm just going to stick it in Isaiah's room. Okay, I'm watching this lady, and all she said was turn it over, push it down, and I can hear it. I think I'm doing it right. Oh yeah, I can see it. Can you guys see it? It's filling. Look at me. Who would have thought? That's my scarecrow, because I want to do my front yard, but I'll do that in a minute. Oh, I think this catches. This is really nice. Okay. So this is my remainder. Leave that over there. And then this is yellow. They're kind of color coordinated for everybody who's never done this before. There's a Y on here. And then on your ink cartridges, there's also letters. And those letters correspond to this, so that's great. I'm gonna close this one. And you can hear it drink, it like drinks it, you know, like a baby sucking on a bottle. I actually don't need the gloves. This is a lot cleaner. They must have updated how to do this because this is pretty clean. I've seen some people do it and like ink gets all over their hands, and this is really, really simple. I was trying to get the rest of the black ink out and I opened it wrong and now there's black ink everywhere. So I'm gonna go grab a towel and clean that up. I think I'm setting up my Cricut machine. This is telling me to do a test piece to make sure. So I kind of feel like it needs to be, oh, like this. Got it. I did it. I did it. Just made a Target run to pick up sticker paper because none of my Instacart shoppers can find any. So I just picked this up. I have some more coming from Amazon, so I'll probably end up returning this. But in the meantime, I need to print these. I made it.
What is that?
Vinyl and my Cricut machine. I got my Cricut machine right here. And I got my printer right here. So I'm about to, I start to high and low to make your little homecoming campaign treats happen. I'm very excited.
Okay.
Very excited. Very excited.
Jeffrey.
Is that all I'm good for in this family? Is making sure you eat? Give me a hug. I think I messed it up. So I don't think I have to go to Target, but I think I was supposed to take this film off and I didn't, and so it got stuck. So I'm gonna try this again. Take this off. Yeah, this is sticky. So I think I'm supposed to stick this on the, you can't see what I'm doing, but I think I'm supposed to stick this on the mat. The girls put together my front porch.
I put the pumpkins right there.
My porch is way too small for all the things that I bought. Way too small. But you think that I care? No, I'm gonna fix it and make it work.
No, you can put it like over here.
I probably could actually.
Like on these little things. Like here.
We have stickers. The only thing is this paper is so trash that it's giving faded and my high gloss paper is not gonna come in time. Let's just keep moving, you know? We ball.
These clips are so funny to me because I was like, why were you trying to do all of this in the same day? I don't know. I was like racing against time. You know that Hamilton song?
Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write it like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep fighting in the meantime.
This is why I'm tired. Because for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to do every Cricut project imaginable in the same 24 hours. Send help. Immediately.
I'm done with doing Joe's project for right now. Okay, we're gonna move on to attempting to, is this heat resistant tape? I'm trying to do another tester of the mugs for Christmas. So what we're gonna do is put this like right here. Oh,
What'd you break?
a child.
What kind of shenanigans?
Okay, can you actually go into the kitchen and get some scissors? Because these look like scissors and I don't know what they are. Giving up. Although I'm certainly getting somewhere. I've learned a lot in like the couple hours I've been doing this. I've learned so much already. Like how to make this better.
You don't got one of these?
Cricut machine? Yeah. Thank you. You look so cute in your little pants.
Thank you.
Yes. You want to help me?
Yes.
Okay.
I help.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you help. That my Kaya. Is that my Kaya?
You can make them a little bit longer.
Is that my
Because I gotta
Kaya?
do the whole
Yeah, baby.
I gotta do
What?
the like this. Like I gotta do
Let
this whole
Auntie
thing.
show you
Yeah.
what you help. Don't mess it up. Now, Micaiah.
Now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have those scissors. Cut this here. Okay, can you give me more tape? Oh, sorry. Yes.
What's this?
You know, I don't exactly know what all the pieces are yet, Micaiah. I think it's for weeding.
Mommy.
Yes, my love.
Okay, can I have the scissors again?
Mom, what? The packet.
No, my phone.
Mom, packet.
A pumpkin. I thought you get my phone.
Well,
Did you turn it on? I
duh.
don't know what she just did. She hit something.
Well, Melissa, did you just do this?
This little girl. Stop.
I name my packet.
My
You.
name's Micaiah.
No, you, Mom.
No, I'm Micaiah.
No, you, Mom. You, Mama. You, Mom. You, Mama. You, Mommy.
Your grandma.
Who's
You,
that in the
Auntie. Dayo. Auntie. Hey. Bye. You. You, Mama. Bye. My name is here.
Nobody lives here?
No.
Yes, my back hurts. Yes, I'm sorry for doing all of this, but like I said before, I learned a lot. Paper instead of this cardstock, but we're gonna see how this looks. Oh, it's actually not bad. I mean, it's not, the quality isn't the best, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. Ah, shoot. Girl.
You mess something up?
My hands have ink on them, and so it's getting on here because it's still warm. It's not bad. I mean, it's not the best, but truly, and the A sub didn't come off.
Did not come off?
So that's me,
Oh,
the brand.
Like it didn't go on the cup.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you probably haven't checked your email yet because you were doing that project.
Yeah, what's up?
But I need your hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
It's Thursday. I had big plans, okay? Big plans to get dressed, do my makeup, do all of these things. I have Instagram videos I needed to shoot, and instead working on this doggone Cricut stuff has taken over my life. So I am doing that instead. I finally figured out how I want this to be. Is this Cricut? This is my attempt from last night. Okay, and then this is my attempt from this morning. I changed the colors. This also bleeds a lot. Like the lines aren't as crisp or as clean. There we go. And I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's not nearly as like, it's very fuzzy around the edges. Like you feel like you need to squint to like put it in focus. And this is much cleaner. And the colors are more vibrant. I changed the color scheme. Like I did a bunch of stuff. And I think it truly paid off. So I'm really excited about that. So what I'm going to do now is, so I'm going to make a checklist in Notion for the Christmas. I have an invitee list. It worked, but that's okay. We're just gonna, it pulled up emojis instead, but that's totally fine. We're just gonna add a little check mark by the name. That means I did their label. That means I did their cup. So I'm gonna put one by my name. I'm gonna put one by Kevin's name. Actually, let me do it first. So this is what happens. I was initially, let me see, I was originally printing the images this way, but because I actually, so they'll end up printing like this when you do it that way, and because I just want to wrap it as one piece around the cup like this and tape it one time instead of doing individual pieces, I need the images to come in separately. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, so I save the images individually, then I'm going to import them from from Canva into Cricut Design Space. I'm going to remove the background and then apply, and we're going to do it as a flat graphic because I want all of the colors to come together. And then we're going to save this in the same file. We're going to upload it. Okay, very good. So it's in there, and then all I'm going to do, So when I remove the background, I remove part of the case. So you're just gonna hit restore and boom, it's back. Okay, now we're gonna apply flat graphic. I'll show everybody what I'm doing once I know what I'm doing. Upload, boom, okay. So now that it's in there, I'm gonna keep it the same height because I know that works. So this is 2.85 and 3.13. So let me try to actually move the camera so you guys can see, but that's it. And then I hit make it over here and I move this from this way to down here. So it prints the way that I want to for the wrap. I hit mirror image over here and then I changed this to 8.5 by 11 paper. Actually I did it again, so let me move it. Boom. And then I hit continue and it's gonna print on my inkjet printer like this, and that'll allow me to wrap it.
Isaiah and I were hired to do a campaign with OnStar, with Blavity. They've hired us a couple times in the past, my family, and they're amazing. I know they're not going to watch this, but in the event that they do, they're really amazing partners for us. Like, they just treat us really well. The shoots always go phenomenal well. The crew is always amazing. Like, I just really enjoy working with them, and the fact that they keep coming back just is a win-win. So a 2-day shoot, Saturday and Sunday, and let me tell you something, Isaiah was acting. You hear me? He did such a good job. I was super, super proud of him, and I was just beaming. Okay, I was just beaming from ear to ear being on set with my son. And I actually hired Joe to film some BTS. So actually all of the footage that you see, that's why there's so much. I left a lot of it in here because Joe shot it, and I'm just proud of him that he did it. He did a really good job. Like, the footage actually looks really good. And so I hired the both of them to, well, OnStar hired me and Isaiah, but I paid Isaiah out of my fee, and then I hired Joe to do the BTS. So what I want to do is actually have the boys create business names, and I'm going to get a graphic designer to create logos for them so they can start sending Kevin and I invoices for when we hired them for things. Because I just think that when I think back on what we learned in math, I don't think that it always pertain to like actual entrepreneurship and like how to run a business. And so I want them, I know they're 16 and 18, but I want them to learn how to create an invoice, the information you should include, how to track your accounts receivable, how to track your accounts payable. Like, these are things that are necessary in life if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to run your own business. And I had to learn that stuff on my own. So I know this logo thing is a little extra, but I am extra, but I want them to feel kind of like official. So anyway, that's going to be like my next kind of project with them.
So I haven't really vlogged today. Today is Friday, the night before me and Isaiah's shoot with OnStar. In the background you hear, I'm listening to or watching The Anonymous in the background. That's what you hear. But I'm tired. It has been a long day. I got my lashes done. We shot the podcast. I went to the dermatologist because I had a little breakout. And it's just been a very long day. So I'm ironing clothes right now. And then I'm expecting to get some footage tomorrow that I should be able to use for the vlog on set. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to get up early tomorrow and try to shoot some content for a little campaign that I have, and that's it. And then next week we'll be in Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, for my American Airlines brand deal. So, busy times. I haven't been sleeping well, and I think that's why I'm so tired lately. So I need to figure that out. Like, how am I going to sleep better? But in the meantime, we trucking along, baby. We're trucking along.
Yep, sound speeds. Mine truck.
So we're still on set. I am redoing my lipstick. We just came from lunch. Courtney's gonna go and take Joe back home, and we're gonna finish out the day. So you may not be able to see any more footage because I don't have a third person here shooting, but hopefully you guys got enough of what we do on a random Saturday. I just got home from shooting all day with OnStar, and my Christmas ornaments are in, and I am so excited. Like, truly, I'm so excited. So the goal is to basically arrange all of this in my backyard, take a picture so my dad and Miss Tina have an idea of like how it should be set up in their yard. Mind you, some of this they request, right? They're like, I don't really know how to do it. So that's why I'm doing all of this. Otherwise, I would just send it to them and let them do it. But once I blow them up, see how they work, see how they look, I can arrange it and then give them kind of like an outline of what to do in their backyard. So I have, there's a gold one, 2 gold ones, a couple white ones. It's like a chrome pearl. Is a better way to say it, pearl white. This is like really pretty cherry red that I'm excited about, and there's silver. So I have 2 of each, and I will put them together and show them how it should be done. And then I also got this bear couple. I wanted like a Mr. and Miss Claus, but I wanted them to be black, so it felt like the kids and the family were going to like Mr. and Miss Claus's house, which would be my dad and Miss Tina, but I couldn't find one that I liked. And then I wanted a really cute gingerbread, like Mr. and Miss Gingerbread, man and girl. That didn't really work because I didn't like the options. And so I thought this bear was really cute. These 2 bears were really cute. And so the idea is to have, I think, the ornaments in the background and then the bears in the foreground. I think that's going to be the vibes. We'll see. And then the last thing that I got is I took advantage of the Prime Day sales on Amazon. As I got these really cute shaping dishes. I just want to see what they look like. I have to put them together. I'm not going to do all that. I'm tired and I'm hungry.
All right, that is the end of the vlog. Next week, I will actually pick up on day 2 of the OnStar campaign, and then we'll go straight into Mexico. Until then, we'll see you next week, because listen, sis is trying to do it. Sis is trying to get to the end of the year. I think God is telling me don't though, but for now, I'm going to continue to persevere. All right, bye.